for Autism, and from the Jackson Autism Support Network, President Shelley Lewis and Vice President Stephanie Salisbury. Welcome back.
Thanks for having us.
The last time you were here, it was snowing.
You know, you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. That was just a month ago. We were kicking off Autism Month, Autism Awareness Month, April. But you want to continue the awareness into May.
That's
We
right.
sure do.
That's right.
What's happening Saturday?
So we have our big 5K run walk, and we this is our 10th year. So we're very excited
10
about
years.
that. Yeah. So we're very excited about that, and that we're up for registrations from last year. So it's going to be a great day, even with the weather.
Yes, no matter rain, fire, snow. I think it'll even be warmer this year, so we'll take warm weather over 40s and rain.
Well, I think 10 years is pretty awesome, particularly I believe Shelley and Stephanie, you guys actually started this event, right?
I did. Stephanie came along pretty close afterwards. She got involved.
this is number 8 for me.
I was
I've
gonna
been
say
with
it's about
it by 8 years. I've been with the organization for about 9 and been doing 8. This will be number 8. So yeah.
Yeah, and you've, I think, accomplished quite a lot. When you first started, you both parents of autistic children, and now adults.
Almost.
Mine thinks he's an adult. He's going to be 12 next month, but he thinks he's an adult. So yeah.
So when you started, and when you came along, there weren't any resources for families with autism.
It was very, very limited, and we've gotten so many more therapy centers in the area, and just bringing a lot of those resources together. And so we'll have them out. We'll have several of them out at the walk. So that's nice. Families can come and they can see, you know, some of the resources and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a nice journey, and we just started those social groups. That's going amazing. It's really been amazing.
So when I've been to this event, I've noticed a lot of people with autism that participate in the walk. How important is it for them to see that there are others in the community that are like them?
Well, I can tell you from my experience, you know, I started this almost 10 years ago. My kid was very little. He was about 3 when he was diagnosed, and he's grown up watching me do this. And I've dragged him along in all the fun events, and then he gets to see that he's not the only kid like him, you know, and that he can make friendships, and he gets to be himself, and he sees other kids thriving, and he sees other families, like especially the social groups. Like I had the preteen social group, and he gets to be a part of that, and he gets to see other kids like him. There's no value on that, you know, that your kid gets to be a part of that and see that there's other kids out there like them, you know.
And that's a common issue for people with autism, is the socialization, lack of socialization skills, and comfort with being around
and safe
others.
spaces for those kids to be
to
be themselves. You know, that's the most important, is creating those safe spaces, and then taking those skills and moving along in life with those skills they get to learn in these safe settings that we're creating.
So what do we have? Shirts and
medals, and for those who place, awards. And just seeing the vendors and stuff and the resources that we have. I mean, it's going to be a fun day.
People can sign up like now on the ORS race series website.
We have it all launched on our website at jasn-mi.org, and there'll be a link there to click on, and they can register. And you know, and if you decide the last minute to come out, just come on out and just walk with us and have fun and be part of everything.
And the event's a fundraiser. How does the fundraiser support the organization?
A lot of it is right now is going to our social group, and that's what we're really proud of, having, you know, the community to be part of that. And so a lot of our fundraising is all local. It's from the local community and stuff. And so it's having the community wrap their arms around our kids.
Yeah. And I've noticed just in the last few months we've had businesses pop up that are for families with autism.
Mm-hmm.
So are we seeing more? What are we seeing? More people, more families with diagnosis of autism, or more?
I think it's a little bit of everything. I think the diagnosis has obviously gotten higher because there's better diagnosing. People are seeing the signs a lot earlier, but it's also the awareness that we're creating, I think, is the biggest thing. You know, we started off with nothing, you know, literally from the ground up, we've created this. And with every 5K, every lighted up blue, every blue light that's lit up, every shirt that you see a puzzle piece, that's creating that awareness, and it's creating that space for people that are just not only with autism but have special needs in general that may not be a neurotypical person.
How many families do you serve, or how many are part of the group?
Hundreds.
Yeah,
At
there's
least
a lot. There's a lot.
Thousands.
And families are finding that they may have not seen it early on, but now they're seeing it at puberty. You know, when puberty kicks in, that's a really tough time, as you know, right? And so they're seeing it at that point, and so now they're like reaching out, trying to get some more services and more help and stuff.
That's when autism doesn't develop at puberty.
No.
It becomes apparent.
Sometimes, yes, our kids learn to mask well.
Oh.
And so, you know, they learn that if I do this, then I get this. And so then they learn that to survive. They have good survival skills.
They're great at adapting. I mean, and that's why it's a spectrum, right? Like one kid is not the same as another. You have a kid that doesn't talk, that doesn't make eye contact, and then you have kiddos like Deacon that will rattle the phone book off to you and have a whole conversation, but doesn't necessarily look you in the eye, and he may not understand what you're saying back to him. It's a huge spectrum, so it's hard to diagnose when and where is, you know, that autism coming into play.
So the month kickoff all throughout April with all the blue lights all around, and then this walk and run. What's the rest of the year look like for JASN?
We have our social groups, and then we have quarterly events for our members. It doesn't cost anything to become a member, but we do require you to be a member. And this next week,
Yeah,
we're
next
doing
Thursday.
an event, our spring event, pizza and paint. So not painting pizza, but pizza and paint.
I mean, you never know what can happen with our kiddos. But, yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, so we do lots of different events throughout the year.
All right, it's a 5K run and a 5K walk, and it's happening at the Cascades. Where's it kick off from?
Right on the corner of, well, it was Brown and Randolph. I think it's still Brown and Randolph. Whatever that corner is by the parking lot.
Right
the
in that
basketball.
vicinity.
Yeah, the basketball. Same place we've done it for many years.
Yeah, right there. You can't miss us.
All right, yeah, watch for the giant finish line with ORS and Experience Jackson and JTV on it, and we'll be there. We'll see you then.
That's right.
Can't wait.
I hope we have great weather for it, but either way, rain or shine, we'll be doing it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
We'll be there. With good weather, right?
Yes,
Yes,
good weather. We'll
always
have good
great
weather. I think we
weather.
will. It'll be warm. Shelley Lewis and Stephanie Salisbury from Jackson Autism Support Network and Around the Park for Autism. Well, that's it. We've